the gang.
Hi Trader, Tina here once again from ShortMeTina.com with my daily recap. Today's Friday, so TGIF. Do take note that right now I'm actually recording this video prior to market close. It's around 3:31 Eastern time. I'm not quite sure when I'm going to upload the video, but bear in mind that the figures and the numbers that I'm quoting right now perhaps might be different than the numbers you're seeing at the end of market session. So we still have about 30 minutes to go. I can't imagine that the market will change too much from what you're seeing here, but you never know. Anyway, let's roll on. But before we do that, I want to welcome you for stopping by and tuning in. Do me a solid in the comment section. Drop us a comment. Say hi, hello. Let me know your thoughts on the videos or any questions you may have. Anyway, so let's roll in. Right now on your screen is the SPY S&P 500 daily chart dating back to 2017. You know we always start off with the overall markets first because I always say overall markets first, individual stocks second. You need to know what the overall markets is doing because that should inform what is happening in your portfolio or the positions that you should be taking, whether or not you should be net long or net short. Anyway, back to the SPY daily chart 2017, about 2 years worth of data. You can see right here that we broke out in October of 2019. Broke out, and so far we have sustained that break, meaning we have not traded down. We've traded above that breakout base of 293 to 295. If you go back again from 2017 until present, it's not to say we've never broken out of that 293 base. We have. We did it in June, but then we fell back. We couldn't sustain that break. We did it in August, broke out, could not sustain that break. Again, we fell down, or we pulled back rather, and in October we broke free and we've remained above and trended up since then to the tune of about 10%. So I've spoken about that Santa Claus rally for the last few video sessions, and I still really think, and it's materializing, it is a possibility. We're seeing it underway, right? Right now, the market sits here at 315.08. All-time highs clocks in at 315.48, and the fact that volume is so low, or at least half of what it typically is, I can see the markets trending really higher. So be mindful if you have a short position on or you're looking to go short. And where do I see the SPY heading into the remainder of 2019, beginning of 2020? I can see us getting to 328 to 330. So that's about 15 points of upside left before I think the market gets a bit quote unquote toppy. So I like the price action of the SPY. We've remained above that 293 breakout base, and I think that we have some rooms to go. Let's see what happens in the market next week. I should give you sort of a disclaimer or an asterisk here. Even if the SPY or the market does pull back, right, to the tune of 5 or even 6%, which might seem very scary to folks, that still perhaps gets us around that 280 to 290 level. And even with that, the market would still look strong in my opinion. All right, so that's my take. Right now we're up north of 1%, a little over 315, not very far from all-time highs. What else? And then we have small cap IWM 1.3% on the day. This is a daily chart dating back to 2017. I see a quote here of 163.03. So we're not at all-time highs with the IWM. Granted, we did make 52-week highs when the market actually went as high. Was it today? Oh, look at that. We made new 52-week highs today. Congrats to anyone that is holding the Russell. Anyway, going as high as 163.41. Again, for me, Santa Claus rally is underway. We have remained above that real huge psychological level of 160 for the past few trading days. As long as we can stay above or within that vicinity, I think you should be bullish on the IWM. And if this action can continue, right, not to sound repetitive, but sometimes that's what you need when you're trading the markets, right? Repetition. Anyway, as long as we can stay above 160, we have a real shot at getting to that 173 level and potentially beyond. So that's about 10 points of upside here with the IWM. Again, as long as it can stay above 160 or within that vicinity, I am inclined to remain bullish. What else? All right, let's roll on to ticker CORV daily chart dating back to January of 2012. So that's about 7 years worth of data. Stock is off about 40% on the day. You see a quote of 133. I know it's kind of tiny, but I like to get like a really longer term view so I can really see what's going on. So that's why it's 7 years condensed data. That's why the candlesticks doesn't look as pronounced or formed, but this for me gives me a better picture. Anyway, off about north of 40% on the day. You can see right now the quote is 133. The low of the day is 130. So we're really trading down. But this red line here, we can say that's representative of support for 7 years, right? 7 years, that's a long time. Ticker CROV has yet to penetrate this line, all right? So will we get that bounce once we get closer to this red line, which is around 120? Or will we have a collapse? Right now, stock is trading down. I would not be surprised to see it kind of retest today's low of 130 and crater a little bit. But if 7 years of history is any indicator, you should get a bounce relatively soon. So not saying necessarily you want to jump in here, but I would see how it plays out next week. Again, 120 is that low. That's that 7-year low. We can potentially get a bounce there or not too far from there. So let's see how ticker CROV plays out heading into next week. And if you're looking for a real quote unquote bounce play, I might wait until it gets around that vicinity and then go long. For me, that would be the smart play. Not to hold though, but just to get maybe that 10 to 15% bounce, considering the stock is off north of 40% on the day. And that's my take on ticker CROV. What else? Or rather CORV. What else? All right, so let's wrap it up and round it out with ticker GCO daily chart. Huge congrats to the bull. Stock is up north of 35% on the day. You can see a quote here of 49.50. Huge above average confirming volume. High of the day clocks in at around 49.69. So we're trading relatively close to today's high, which is very bullish considering the time. It's almost end of market. Anyway, by this red line here, you can see for me, the stock is actually running into resistance. We can call that level anywhere from 50 to around $51. So if you're looking to jump on the boat or in the party, be cautious. I think once we get to that 50 to 51 level, you might see some sellers step in and drive the price of the security down. But nonetheless, stock is up again, a very respectable 35% on the day. But looking a little toppy here. I wouldn't necessarily jump in, but you want to definitely pay attention in the event that the stock actually breaks through this 2-year resistance of around 50.51 for a potential trade. So right now for me, at 49.50, not looking to get in, but if it breaks free and you can see it trading up around 50.51, it can actually hold that level, then there might be a trade to be had. But again, not to sound repetitive, but right here at 49.50 with resistance clocking in at around 50.51, stock looks a bit toppy. All right, so that's my take on ticker GCO, and we are going to wrap it up there. Tina here once again from ShortMeTina.com. If you enjoyed any portion of that video, I'd like for you to do 3 things for me. 1, comment in the comments section. What did you think about my analysis? Are you in the SPY, IWM? Do you agree with my price targets and projections? What about ticker GCO or ticker CORV? Are you in any of these trades? Again, comment in the comment section. That's the first thing. 2, I do videos every single day when the market is open, rain, shine, no matter where I am regionally, I will make sure that a video is uploaded. So if you don't want to miss that, head on over and make sure that you are subscribed to our YouTube channel at ShortMeTina. And lastly, the last thing I want you to do, because it's Friday, I can't, I don't want to give you all these instructions, right? Way too much. Anyway, last thing I want you to do is to head on over to my website, because I've been trading for a long time, well over 15 years, closer to 20. So if you think you can learn anything from me, then definitely do that. Head on over to our website, ShortMeTina.com. Sign up. Thank you for listening, and as always, thank you for listening. With the gang, Papa Bean, tuck it. Boy rings, yo. With the gang, Papa Bean, yo.
get